Coming up tonight, placing more emphasis on education, sports takes up the fight against HIV and AIDS, and a busy December for Suva. Good evening, you're watching Fiji Today. Education is number one priority for the Fiji government. This was a message for the Minister of Education, Philippe Mbole, to the Fiji National University graduates. The graduation was held at Vodafone Arena this morning.
In the recent 2012 budget, education is one of the top priorities of government. A total of $28 million has been allocated to FNU to support its capital development and operations.
For next year, it will be nearly 10 million more for the year. We should all be very pleased with that trend.
Mbole says he is pleased to see that 1,500 graduates are ready to serve our economy. In the next 7 days, another 200 students will graduate in Lambasa and 800 in Lautoka FNU campuses, respectively.
Together with the number of graduates who have graduated earlier this year, as you heard from the Vice Chancellor, more than 3,000 trained, qualified people have been offered an opportunity to better their prospects or improved livelihoods through their contributions to the economy. In a developing economy like ours, this is why the concept of a national university is more attractive than other models. In my opinion, even though the Fiji National University is new, having started only last year, its establishment is the most important achievements of the present government. It has given government a much greater sense of certainty and self-confidence in its planning for the future.
Mbole says FNU represents a vital link between schools and the broader society in terms of innovative curriculum needed by our country. He adds government looks to FNU for better supply of teachers to properly man our schools, including early childhood education, special education and technical and vocational education.
The government has shown in studying the Fiji National University and in its budget support that it will be in the interest of our country and the people of Fiji that the Fiji National University is supported in its development and vision to make Fiji a progressive, knowledge-based society it wants to be. Our education system is geared towards improving Fiji's current position in this, and we look forward towards the FNU to assist us in this development.
Champions can make a difference in changing the mindsets of people towards preventing the spread of HIV and STIs through advocacy and being a role model. HIV champion Inoke Nyumbalavu, a baseball player, believes we all can make a difference if we put our head together and help the nation prevent the spread of the killer virus.
Sports has an enormous impact on our multicultural community. While it encourages people teamwork, it also promotes support and dedication. For Inoke Nyumbalavu, an opportunity to being an HIV/AIDS advocate is a worthwhile cause.
Our role is to, actually our motto says that be a leader, promote sport and prevent HIV. So from our side, we come from various different sports. The important thing is that we try to relay the message to the general public when we conduct our awareness program, how they can protect themselves from the virus. And education, I think, is the important thing. We try to educate the public.
In Fiji, there are 354 people who have been tested HIV positive. However, this number is not accurate representation of the number of people living with HIV HIV because many people do not get tested. Nimbolavu said this number is growing rapidly amongst our youths and it is one of his responsibilities as a champion and sportsman to make sure these youths have access to knowledge and information.
You know, we in Fiji, we love sports. It's always a topic every day. We're always talking about sports. So I think it's a great platform, initiative to use sports as a vehicle to educate the general public about the awareness of HIV. Because through sports we can conquer a lot of things. I think it's the best way to educate our youths about this virus.
Special Administrator for Suva City and Lami Town Council, Chandu Maria, says Suva will be hosting a variety of programs for the public this month.
Suva will host the AFL South Pacific Australian Football League at Albert Park this month. Special Administrator Chandu Maria says staff of SCC will be working on ground preparations for the December 17th event.
We'll be having all the teams from Tonga, Samoa, the entire Pacific coming over to have AFL rugby rules. It will be if you can call it the South Pacific Rugby League held in Suva.
He added the council is also gearing up for the festive season and is inviting members of the public to support this special event, which will host the underprivileged of society.
As you know, last month we have celebrated Diwali on the park at the Ratu Sukuna Park. On the 17th, we'll be celebrating, like last year, we did it again, we will be celebrating Christmas on the park, at Ratu Sukuna Park, and I'm again pleading to all the business houses and everyone, kindly please come over to the park on the day. We'll be inviting people from Old People's Home, Dilkisha Home, all the other organizations, all the other underprivileged children and people, and we'll be celebrating fireworks and we'll be distributing cakes and distributing gifts.
The Attorney General's Conference 2011 opened at the Shangri-La Fijians Resort at Spa in Sigatoka this morning. The theme for the conference is Legal Issues in Accountability and Rights. Topic of discussions vary from public office accountability to accountable electoral system to systems of government, HIV and intellectual property. More than 270 lawyers from Fiji and abroad have registered. The Today conference is attended by members of the diplomatic corps. This includes the British High Commission, the Japanese Ambassador, the Federated States of Micronesia, the Embassy of the Republic of Indonesia, the High Commission of India, the High Commission of Papua New Guinea, Embassy of the Republic of France, and the New Zealand High Commission. Coming up after the break, how Fiji's public health sector will improve through the new act.